Holloway is a proud father and mixed martial artist competing in the featherweight division of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, where he is the undisputed UFC featherweight champion. At only 27 years old, Max has the most finishes, wins, and longest winning streak in UFC featherweight history. Born and raised in Hawaii, Max trains out of Gracie Technics Honolulu, Legacy Muay Thai and Tactical Strength and Conditioning. He is the 2018 Charles Mask Lewis Fighter of the Year and the 2017 Fighter of the Year for Fox Sports, UFC, and Rolling Stone magazine.
Thank you. Let's do this. Like I said, hi, I'm Max Holloway. I'm a dad, I'm a martial artist, and I'm a UFC champ. That little man right there is my son, Rashi. He's getting a bit more. He should be up here talking. I don't know why I'm here. Now, the talk I'm going to be talking on is fighting with social media. Don't do it. Thank you guys. I'm just kidding. Yeah, since back in 2016, I won my first title, and winning my first title, I'm able to do a lot of fun stuff. And life's good when you can go visit Mickey Mouse. You can see Mickey Mouse more than you see Santa in a year, so it's pretty cool, But I get to see the happiest place on the earth, maybe 4 times a year now. But one secret that I want to share with you guys here, that you guys cannot tell no one that's not in this room, is that I'm scared of these things. If you see that red circle, that's a horrible pic. Don't be making it horrible. But if you see in this red picture, that's me on a roller coaster. One of my last trips, I was with my brother, and he asked me, "How are you gonna be scared with a roller coaster when you find the cage?" I told him, "Hey, it's pretty simple. I can't punch the roller coaster back." So, yeah. But champ life is great. But the opposite side of champ life, I get to do a lot of good things. A lot of fun things that I like. This is me on the USL tour. But I actually get to see and talk to people. It comes great responsibility when you have champ life. The opposite side of champ life is actually responsibility. And my responsibility I like doing, that I like talking, I had the chance to see the sick or terminally ill. And when I go see them, they all say the same thing. I meet them, and they all tell me the same thing. They tell me that I inspire them to fight, and I always let them know it's actually opposite way around. They inspire me to fight, and they actually inspire me because, like I said, fighting is control. When I get in there, I can control my emotions. I can control the way I think, the way I do things, and ultimately I end up controlling my opponent. When you're terminally ill or sick, you're enduring, and enduring is much more harder than fighting. I think. I can strategize. I can make a game plan. I sit down and we can attack things a certain way. When you're sick and terminally ill, it's hard to do those kind of things. But I'm here to talk about social media. Yeah, social media. Let's talk about it. Social media can be great, but on the other side, they can be real ruthless. If you don't believe me, there's my tag at Bless MMA. Go read some comments. It's actually some they're mean, but they're not too mean. I got some mean ones. You guys can go put it up for you guys, and it's funny, social media. A lot of people. What we like to do, just because we have this platform, a lot of people like to throw themselves out and be like, "Oh, look, how you feeling?" Just because we have a platform where we can tell people what we're feeling at that exact moment, doesn't mean we should. Doesn't mean you should tell people. It's all about. I go back to control. I can control what I post on my social media. I can control them and show the world what me, my team, and my community stands for. So that's what I use and you can and also you can control what you put out there with being authentic without streaming your oh look, I just want to do this and put it out now and frustrate people who's on your media team and stuff. Don't do it. You know, which brings me back to this. This is my last fight. Who in here ordered the last fight on pay-per-view? Raise your hand. Don't lie. As you can see, not that much people. I believe that the future of fighting and MMA is going towards a route. Going to end towards tech. I truly believe it's going to be an app, and they're going to start streaming fights on apps for free. And because right now, this is what the UFC stand for. They stand for pay-per-view avenues. They're trying to get pay-per-view buys and blah blah. And a bunch of fighters right now they're kind of crazy. They use crazy tactics. They say crazy stuff. They use vulgar language. And right now, a lot of the companies, they try to get with guys with events, the biggest events, not with per se a fighter. They try to be with guys who's doing the biggest events on town. They're not trying to be like, oh look, I like this guy, I'm gonna do this guy. They attach themselves to the event. But I think so it's gonna be totally different. So when I say the sport is revolving around tech, I believe that a lot of brands, a lot of you guys in here is going to be trying to look and partner with the person and the athlete now instead of the events, because now it's going to be free, going to be streaming on app, and it's going to be all that fun stuff. So pretty much what I'm trying to say is that people want to be with someone that they can trust. You want to put your brand with someone you can trust, and that's what me and my team is about control and trust. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You build. The next time you hear the saying, "Be a social media ninja," remember, ninja is a martial artist. Being a ninja is a martial arts, and be smart. Don't have emotion, but control it. Don't lose yourself in it. Social media is very strong nowadays, and be a social media ninja. Be a social media champ, and build a brand that people can trust. That's it for me. Thank you guys.
Thank you, Max.